Story 1. Walked in on my crush having sex with my best friend. There's this guy at my uni I've had the biggest fucking crush on for I think about 2 years. I'm fairly close to him, just as a friend, but OFC, I haven't said my feelings at all to him. My best friend, Kane, knows about this. And I mean, there isn't much she could really do to help me or anything, but she's kept it secret. We're also roommates together off campus, so we're just that much closer. Well, recently when I told Kay that I was going to be gone, I guess she decided to see my crush and get it on. Because when I went back to our apartment, I saw them. Her response wasn't to try and explain it all, but she yelled at me to leave. My crush left the house before me, though, so it was just us two. But even then, she just ignored me. The next few days, she apologized, but she's been trying to ignore me as much as possible. I know it really shouldn't even be something I need to worry about. It's his life. He can do whatever he wants with it, same with Kay. But why didn't tell me she was with him? Actually, scratch that, because what Kay's been telling me is that she just had sex with him that one day. It doesn't make sense to me, and yet she refuses to elaborate on it. All she keeps saying is that she found him cute too, and that's why she did it. What? And the fact that she's trying to blame me for being mad about it all is really weird. It's just really fucking confusing to me. However, I can't keep thinking about this with school educational. Goose484 says, she is not your friend. Medissa Medemahard underscore says, she knew you liked him. She proceeded to fuck him knowing you liked him. She isn't your friend. Remove her from your life entirely. Parfiant says, just curious, why didn't you get with him? Story 2. I hate my daughter. I know this will make me seem bad and all, but above all, I really just need a place to vent. I can't talk about it with my friends or family, nor do I really want to. I'm 27 and I've had a FWB situation with a guy I went to college with. Let's call him Mark. We were both young and not ready for a relationship. Then I got pregnant. I told Mark about it since I wanted to discuss our options. Abortion, adoption, or even giving him custody if he wanted to. I never wanted kids, so I'd be fine with any compromise. However, Mark didn't take it well. I remember him insisting we could make it work, especially since we were both in our last year old college. He wanted to get married and for us to be a family. I refused. He got his family involved. They called and texted me all the time, even showing up at my part-time job. I know I have no one to blame but myself, but I gave up. I had too many things going on at that time, like the loss of my mother, the stress with the rest of the family, and some stuff going on with my best friend that I won't get into. I remember feeling horrible, but I relented and agreed to keep the baby, although I still refused to get married to Mark. Now we have a 5-year-old daughter together. I'm a mess. I never wanted kids, and although I'm trying, I can't feel any motherly love for her. What makes it worse is that she's genuinely a good kid. She doesn't throw much tantrums, she's always kind, and she doesn't expect much. I feel guilty for hating her. I feel bad all the time. I only get to have her on the weekends and Mark has her every other day, but that doesn't make me feel better. She talks about wanting to see me and her dad together, but I just can't. I screamed at her once when she drew a little picture of me and Mark holding hands. I apologized after, but I still felt so guilty. I don't know what I'm doing. I just needed to write everything down and get it off my chest. I know I'm a bad mother, I know it, but I don't know how to be better. I don't even know if I want to be better. I just want to give up my parental rights, but even the thought makes me feel even worse. I'm stuck in a hell of my own making. I know I should have fought harder and probably just abort her. Damn me for being weak, I guess. Pretty Princess 014 says, she's trying to be extra good so you can like her. I used to do that with my mom all the time until one day I made it up in my head that I was done with it. Libertinox says, giving up might make you feel worse, but when your daughter is old enough to realize that her mother doesn't want her, it'll affect the rest of her life. This is your screw up, not hers. Just bail now and live with it. The alternative is far worse. Libra underscore 8118 says, if he's a good father and loves her, then maybe you should give up your rights and go live your life. Your emotions are getting through, and she'll never understand why you don't like her. It might be better to let her go. She deserves love 247, not just on weekdays. And if you are screaming at her, you aren't hiding your dislike of her being around. Thanks for watching. I love you. Follow Reddit Echoes for more.